Okay, Eliana and Duke are both here with me, and I want to tell you guys about something very interesting that happened recently. So I went to a Proto Spiel event here in Springfield, Missouri, and one of the challenges at the beginning was to make a game in 20 minutes with some specific restraints. And that little challenge has led to me almost having a fully prototype game ready to roll. So I'm going to show you a little bit about it. So I'm at my kitchen table now, and this was the piece of paper that we were given. So we've got this very specific requirement to make a tic-tac-toe game that had worker placement, different actions, and how do you take actions, how do you block each other. And then we kind of did a little bit of scribble in our design. It was me, my friend Frank, and a guy who used to run VisionCon apparently, named Dave. And so the three of us came up with a very simple game. So there's the tic-tac-toe board. It's 2-player. Each player draws a shape, and the shape is something that you then have to, make happen. It's not just 3 across like it would be with a regular tic-tac-toe. And the reason we did that is because there's different shapes that can contradict with one another, and so that makes the different players fight for different squares, although they may not always do that. And then we had an element of Stratego in there. So we have a blue deck and a red deck. And as you can see, the red deck has just got numbers on it. So, 1, 3, you have 9 of them, 1 to 9. And the same with blue. And so you have to be very strategic about where you place everything. Let's say that I had to make this shape here, and I did it there. If I got these 2 squares, then obviously I get them and I just count up the points. But if this square here is impeded by my opponent, then we would fight it out with our Stratego characters. And I'm actually going to show you in a second how I built those Stratego characters using Component Studio. The first thing I did is I went into ChatGPT and I created an art style. If you don't do that, AI art can look pretty awful. So I went and created an art style which involved me having to revise a lot of prompts. Got a specific prompt that gave me the style I was looking for, and then when I had that, after that it was pretty straightforward. I was able to just go in and give it the prompt for each of the monsters from 1 to 9 for both blue and red, and I'll show you that right now. So here is one of the cards, for example. I'm going to go up to Inputs, Open Data Set, and then you can basically see that I've got each of the different names, like blue cards from 1 to 9, and then I've got the image URL. That was the toughest part, getting that to work, and then this power essentially is going to be the number that it goes to. And so now, once I have that all loaded in and connected, I can then use this arrow here and just cycle through. Here we go. So these are all my monsters that I knocked up. So I can get these cards worked out pretty quick.